welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hello, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everybody.
Samantha. Oh my goodness. This is how my day's gone, if I may share. When you start your day off with a bakery long john, you know that it's just a feeling fat kind of day.
Oh, there you go.
Just a feeling fat kind of day, hey? Like, you can't get around it, right? You feel that all the work you've been putting in, it doesn't matter anymore.
Don't matter.
Because you just had a chocolate long john for breakfast. And now it's a feeling kind of fat kind of day.
It's the breakfast of champions. Didn't you know that?
Well, I tell ya, I think I felt very champion-like today. It's funny, right? So at my work, we, cause you know how, like, with, you know, the war that's going on, right? There's a bakery in town and they were advertising that they were raising money for the Ukraine by selling their long johns, right? Mm-hmm, Nestor's Bakery.
Yes. Oh my God. One of the older bakeries in town.
Mm-hmm. And I tell you, right. And it's near where I live, right? So I didn't even know that, right? So I said, yep, for sure. I can go pick them up. We couldn't get the Ukrainian ones because they're in such demand, right?
Oh, okay.
But you know me, right? You can't go into the bakery, say, oh, sorry, you don't have any, and then walk out with no... That's kind of rude, right? That's kind of rude. We come from a retail background. That's kind of rude.
It's rude.
So guess what? Not only did we take 15 long johns for the ladies at work, we also bought the equivalent in donation to the Ukraine, what their box would be, right? Because again, that would seem kind of rude too.
Right.
But they were so good. There is something to be said about a little old bakery.
You know what? I don't know.
I feel we don't visit them enough.
We should visit them more often, I believe.
I think we need to do a little old bakery.
We should do a tour.
Right? Because I think there's lots of them. I think there's lots of them.
Well, there's Christie's Bakery that's been around for over 60 years, owned by almost, I think, the same family.
Nutana
Bakery. Right. Nestor's Bakery. There used to be, no, that's gone now. Well, you could always go to Cobb's, though, because it's local.
And Cobb's is, and it's delicious.
And it's delicious.
Right? So that's how my day started. And I don't know if everybody that ate one of these long johns felt like they were going to have a fat kind of day, a feeling fat kind of day. But this girl certainly felt it. I certainly felt it.
Oh my God.
You know, but no regrets. I live regret free.
Well, that's good. I think that's how you should live your life.
That's how you need to live. That's how you need to live it, Samantha.
Exactly.
How you been? How you been doing this week?
I'm good. I have concerns about going maskless. I'm not sure if I'm ready for people to see my face anymore because I feel like
we haven't maintained.
Are there some people, and I'm not pointing fingers at anyone or anything in particular, but are there some people who look better with a mask on?
Well, right.
I'm throwing that out there. I feel like I look quite attractive in a mask. So I'm like, is that the main reason why I maybe want to keep a mask
But
on?
Let's be honest, right? We all look better in the black masks as opposed to the blue medical ones.
Well, this is true. Yes.
Right? Because that blue, It goes with nothing.
It goes with, it's not complimentary.
There's a reason why it's worn in the hospital because the doctors wear scrubs. So it matches the scrubs. Doesn't match anybody else. I've been wearing one for a year and a half now almost. Goes with nothing that I wear. Right?
Well, because now we've kind of made, for 2 years, it's all about the eyes, right? And I'm like, I'm not prepared for anything lower than my nose. Like, I don't know what's happening. I
mascara it up because it's all about the eyes.
Well, and then I was like, oh my God, well, because I used to be a big lipstick wearer, right?
Yep.
A little lip liner, a little lipstick. And I'm like, I haven't worn lipstick in 2 years.
Exactly, right? I've started to use the Burt's Bees lipstick a little bit because you know me, right? Because I'm looking, I think that my beauty is without a mask. I think that's where my beauty lies is with no mask. However, right, I think with part of that comes the whole, once you go out in public with no mask, we're being judged.
True.
We're being judged.
I'm not going anywhere without a mask. So,
right. And
how are you feeling, Lisa?
Well, right. I look forward to ripping that sucker off the minute I walk out of work. And not putting it back on until I have to. And I've felt like that since the beginning. And I don't know why. I wear it all day, so I don't care. I don't care if there's a sign saying keep your mask on, no problem. I don't have rage. Yeah. But I do enjoy not wearing the mask. However, right, I went to the co-op, and I think I discussed this on our Facebook, but I'm going to discuss it more. I went to the co-op, and I think that was the first day that we didn't have to wear the mask.
Yes.
And I felt like this girl needs a button that says, back off, bitches, boosted and vaccinated. Because I think when you go maskless, people think that you might be part of the crowd that isn't supporting.
Oh, you're part of those people.
Those people, right?
Yes, so when because we like to say those people.
Yeah. So when I was in the fruit section, I felt that people were kind of clearing away a little bit from me. I'm like, serious? Mask on, you're all hovering. Mask off, I get a little bit of breathing room.
Really? Okay.
And some judgment.
Were the people working there, did they have masks on?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Because to be honest, I would feel very uncomfortable in a public place where I had to work that streams of people come into, not wearing a mask.
But when do we ever get past this? So are we saying that we're just prepared to wear masks till the day we die? Because I don't think I am.
No, I think it will eventually get a little bit better. But for people who come in contact with, it could be hundreds of people every day.
Yeah.
That's a little, I would feel uneasy about that for sure.
But I don't know how that will ever make people not feel uneasy.
I don't know. Maybe things will get better. Maybe there'll be better vaccinations. I don't know.
I don't know, right?
Maybe it'll just go away. Do you think maybe if we ask it nicely, it'll go away now?
I don't think it's like that.
No.
I mean, let's be honest, right? Mother Nature doesn't even listen to us.
Okay, let's just think of it this way. Hi, dear COVID.
You've run your course now.
You have been the guest that was never invited, but
and you've overstayed. You overstayed. You're welcome. Right? COVID became the guest that it's like, hey, Mom, do you think they're going home soon? Exactly. I don't know, dear. There was mention they might stay another week.
We joke, and COVID is not a joke because there are lots of things that have happened.
Absolutely.
But at the end of 2 years, and almost every province is lifting their mandates and all that kind of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's crazy. I'm just saying, I just want a button.
Okay. We'll get you a button, Lisa.
I want a button because I just want people to back off. Doesn't mean I didn't play, and I'm still willing to play, right? The word comes out, we need another vaccination. Sign me up. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
Put you in. All right.
Right?
I have something. I have a better question.
Okay.
How well do you think you would Mardi Gras?
Well, I think I would Mardi Gras. I think I would Mardi Gras.
Well, because you really enjoy Shrove Tuesday or Pancake Tuesday.
Pancake Tuesday,
so
right?
I was just curious as to whether or not you would enjoy a good Mardi Gras.
I think I would enjoy a good Mardi Gras. And then, if me, you, and the HHG were there, I think we would Mardi Gras.
I am not prepared for the two of you to lift your shirts to get beads. I am not part of this.
I don't think the world's ready for that.
I'm not part of those shenanigans.
Right. You know what? I wouldn't be a shirt lifter. I don't know. That HHG, she can get pretty darn crazy. Who knows? Right?
I want a necklace.
I want a necklace, right?
What are you doing?
She could do anything for a necklace, right? I don't need a necklace that bad. I think in spirit, I could Mardi Gras, though.
Yes. Well, this is true.
Right? I think I can dance in the streets and,
yes, drink in the streets.
What a feeling. Yeah. When we're dancing on the ceiling. Yeah. I think I could do all that. I think I could Mardi Gras.
I think we would. I think this is what I would predict is that you would somehow get onto one of the floats and become the main attraction.
You betcha, right? I'd be like I'd be stealing the show because that's what I do. Right? I'd be
oh my
stealing
God.
the show.
I just pictured you would be like Ferris Bueller.
I would take over.
Singing
and dancing. I'd be like whoop whoop, right? The HHG could be hyping it up,
right?
And you would just be kind of like,
I'd be like back at the bar.
Right?
Meet you there.
You'd be like, I'm of no part of this. When you two idiots get arrested, text me. I'll come help.
You better hope I got bail money.
Right? That would be, that's your only role, I feel, right? Is to try and fix the situation once it gets too out of hand.
Oh my God, that would be horrible.
I know, hey. But fun. It would be fun.
Well, that's true. I mean, just going to...
20-year-old Lisa would have had a lot of fun at something like that.
This is true. This is true.
That's for sure.
Yes. It's a young person's game, I feel, Mardi Gras is.
Yeah, but I feel at heart we can keep up. Right? As long as we can be back at the hotel by 10. Right? Like, you give us a good solid 4 or 5 hours, and I think Mardi Gras wouldn't know what hit them.
Oh, that's true.
Right? Right? We'd be like the halftime show or something.
Oh, that's not a bad thing.
No, not a bad thing at all.
That's not a bad thing. Mm-mm. Okay, so I've been craving subs lately. Not that I've gone to go eat them, but I've been like, because there's a Subway close to me here, and I'm like, good. I like a good tuna sub, right?
Okay, so do you ever see like the really good sub places from America on the TV?
Yeah, but what are they called?
Like there's one called Jersey Mike's.
Oh, okay.
And they look like they're using like the real meat.
Like not the processed stuff.
Not the processed stuff, right? Like I'll have a turkey and it looks like the turkey is on the bread.
Cool.
And then it looks like they take like a vinegar oil and put it over top. And I love that so much.
Well, that would be, because is it really about the sandwich with you? And it's more about like how many layers of sauces that could potentially be on it?
Okay, let's call a spade here, right? The beauty of a sub is that it gives you free reign on sauces.
That's true.
Right? So you can have your mayo, you can have your mustard, you can have your honey Dijon, you can have your honey mustard, you can have your and the sub sauce. Oh, and sure, I'll have a little bit of that Caesar sauce. And you have a little bit of oil and vinegar. I'll take some of that too.
Oh, there you go.
Right? I would just like sauce that baby up.
Sauce that bitch up.
Yeah, right? Like sauce up the sub.
Well, and because they always ask you if you want it heated up, and I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not really that girl.
Get it heated.
No, because then I'm going back to the days of Quiznos sub.
No, that's toasted. Heated just makes it a little bit softer.
Oh my God, but they made the best egg salad sandwich. Do you remember that?
They really did. And it defied all logic.
And like, I guess you could add stuff to it, but I'm a little bit of a purist that way. I don't
even
need
like
lots
on a
of
regular
shit on my egg salad.
Okay, maybe not. Okay, forget that. Kick the egg salad. Keep egg salad in a sandwich, not a sub.
I'm not like you. I don't like 5 million things on my sub and it's dripping and it's making a mess. Right? I hate that shit.
Sauce up the sub.
No.
Sauce up the sub.
Like on a like, say I like the turkey bacon guacamole.
Yeah.
Those are fun.
And you don't get another sauce? You don't take the opportunity to add a sauce?
If I'm adding a sauce, it'll probably be like maybe mayo.
Like, you don't look at all the sauces and think, God, I don't have any of these at home, and I'll take them all on my sub.
And I'm like, oh, let's mix them all together.
Sauce up that sub. Sauce up that sub, Samantha. That's what I'm saying.
Well, and I don't like a lot of toppings either, though.
Okay, well, let's just judge the toppings, right? Like the lettuce. Okay, save the lettuce. Like, I want a little spattering of lettuce, but I don't want to.
Don't you dare put a tomato sub. Don't you dare put a tomato on my sub.
I'm okay with the tomato. But I'm judging the tomatoes.
Yes, but they're gross. They're soggy. They're soft. They're icky.
Well,
they have to be crisp. Like when you cut that baby, it better be like...
good. They gotta look good.
It's gotta be solid.
But you know what? I like my secret one that I like on my sub is I like a little bit of pineapple.
You're so weird.
That's how I like it, right? I like a little bit of pineapple.
Why would you put, okay, if you're putting pineapple on a sub, what else is on that?
Okay, if I'm putting pineapple on the sub, it depends. If it's a pizza sub, that makes sense. Sometimes the other one I put pineapple on would be a BLT sub, and then I put a little bit of the honey mustard on it.
In what world does pineapple go with a bacon, lettuce, and tomato?
In my world, it works. and then a little bit of honey mustard, a little bit of mayo, just to sweeten it up. Sauce up that sub.
Oh my God.
Right? Because you're more about the meat, right? I'm more about the sauce.
No, I mean, I like a good sauce, but I also like to taste what I'm eating.
I don't care about that. I just want to taste the sauce concoctions.
That's probably why I don't need a steak sauce when I eat steak, because I actually want to taste the meat.
Back to that, right? Always, I feel like I'm always secretly being shamed about that somehow.
I sit in judgment of you around steak.
I feel but there's many that do.
That's not new for me.
It's not new. And guess what? It doesn't shun me from sauce.
From the very first moment when we had supper and you ordered a steak well done, I was like, oh my God, how are we friends?
Oh yeah, like I can offend you right from the get-go when it comes to the food, right? Right? We're going to order an appetizer and I'm going to want a knife and a fork. Right? So I'm already like going to be like making you like wonder what the hell's going on.
Well, you're high maintenance, that's
right?
for sure.
I am definitely, but that would be my thing with the sub, right? Sauce up that sub for sure.
Sauce it.
For sure. Sauce it. Sauce the sub. Okay. So you know how the weather's getting a little bit nicer?
Mm-hmm.
With nice weather brings cooing pigeons in the morning. Ah. I may this season allow Mike Gibson to go crazy on the pigeons.
No, okay, don't get caught.
I know. Well, that's the thing.
You can get in trouble.
Well, we're not going to do anything. I don't support that. I always say, right? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But they're already on Saturdays on our deck and already taunting us. They're already taunting us.
Well, oh my God.
Right? It's early, right? It's like, it's barely March.
This is true.
Pigeons.
Yes.
Like, I need the pigeons to start flying south someplace. Come back later.
Pigeons don't. They just find a place to go hide for a few winter months.
I know. And then like the rest of us, they get fat during the winter. Right? Because they're fat pigeons right now.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Because they're not very active. But they're making their noises. They're starting to come around a little bit more. Yeah, I tell you, right? I'll take the magpie. Because those magpies scare them. No,
okay.
Those pigeons stay away.
Maybe that's what you need to put on your deck. I
don't know.
It's a magpie.
I don't know. One year we had an owl that they weren't scared of the owl.
No, they're not scared of owls. That's a
wives'
wives' tale. Yeah,
it truly is. So I don't know. We'll see how this saga plays out.
Okay.
Right. Stay tuned, friends. Pigeon Gate 2022.
Oh,
it never ends. Okay, you know what I was thinking the other day? Just a completely random thought. How cool would it be to be a trapeze girl? Imagine being a trapeze girl, right? Remember that song, Flying with the Greatest of Ease? Do you remember that song?
Yes, Lisa.
Right? And like, wouldn't that be so cool?
You know, I remember.
To be like a flying Walenda?
Yeah, I remember, on Sex in the City.
Uh-huh.
Carrie Bradshaw, the character Carrie Bradshaw, learning how to fly on the trapeze.
And was it cool?
Well, at first she was like, nuh-uh. And I'm like, mm-mm. And then she did it, and it looked kind of cool. But
I think it would be super cool.
Yeah, but I would be terrified. Because you got to let go of the bar. You've got to grab people's hands.
But what if you're just like,
in the air?
What about if you're just doing that one, like, where you're hanging by, like, kind of like your knees?
No, she was doing that.
She was doing that one?
Yeah.
That's the one I want to do, is that one.
Yeah, but eventually you got to go down.
I know, right? But you gotta they teach you and then you're just like part of it. You're like a flying Walenda and you're just like doing your tricks and doing your acrobatics. I want to. I wonder if you could take lessons, like trapeze lessons.
I'm sure you could.
Wow.
I'm sure you could.
Okay. I could be a Cirque du Soleil star and not even know it.
Could you?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I remember how I thought I could be a tumbler? Maybe I'm like a trapeze girl.
Okay. So when you can get down onto the ground and get back up again by yourself, unassisted, you let me know.
No, but the thing is that you get enough momentum and then you just let it go. And then it's somebody else's job to do that part. Right? I just let it go. Let it go. That's all I do. I just let it go. Right? I let it go and I just fly through the air. Right?
I think that would be a horrible idea. I think that would be officially a horrible idea.
Really?
For you to learn how to trapeze.
I don't know. I'm curious about it.
So what are you, the Flying Lisa?
I'm the Flying Lisa.
Yeah.
Right? I would be like luscious Lisa Leaps or something. But I'm not leaping.
That just sounds different. So
I don't know. I'm trying to think of how I could use the L's. Right? But I don't know. I just think it looks cool. Like, remember when you used to go to the circus when you were a kid?
Yeah, I never wanted to be that. I see you more, like, if you're going to do Cirque du Soleil.
I'd be the ringmaster at the circus, maybe.
No, you know what came to mind?
What?
A clown. I see you.
I'm not being a clown because I hate clowns. I'm not being the clown. I'm not being the rodeo clown. I'm not looking at a clown. I don't want to know about a clown. So shut up. Just, there's no clowns, right? There's just no clowns happening. I could be the ring announcer at the Big Top Circus.
Eventually clowns go around the ringmaster, so how are you handling that?
Well, guess what? The ringmaster, I think, runs the ship, right? Like, rules the roost.
Yes. Wears a top hat and tails and everything.
Yeah, the whole bit, right? And I think that would be a good look for me.
That would be a good look.
I think that would be a good look. I could see me doing that, right? Like children of all ages, gather around, right? Right? I could listen to how good that just sounded, hey?
Oh, yes, that's good.
And that was on the fly. So imagine with some practice.
Amazing.
Right? I don't know. Maybe I'm not meant to be a circus clown. I'm maybe just meant to be like a circus cheerer or something.
You could be a cheerer.
The circus cheerer.
So if you're going to be a cheerer, do you have pom-poms? Like, what are we talking here?
No, I don't think I would have the pom-poms. Maybe a megaphone.
Oh, I could see that.
Maybe I'd have a megaphone.
Because you literally would want everyone to hear you.
Everybody, right? Everybody would need to hear me. Absolutely. Right? Absolutely.
Okay, but if you're going to be this trapeze artiste, or a ringmaster or whatever you decided to be, how are you working that with your fit hooping? Oh my God, you could be the fit hooping.
I could be like the sideshow
trapeze artist / ringmaster.
Like, I think I'm meant to be in the circus. I'm just saying, right? But my fit hooping right now, it's still on a pause. I had to take a break because I have a bad hip.
And how did you get said bad hip, Lisa?
Well, I was born a bit with a bad hip, and then I aggravated said bad hip, right? Because like when you hula.
Oh, we're calling it's a hula now?
Yeah, right. When you hula and you fit hoop together, it's your hip takes a lot of the brunt.
Yes, it does.
Right? So my hip started to, I think I had like a hip flexor injury.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. But it feels like it's almost back to normal. So okay. I think probably I'll be able to resume because I was doing so good and I was loving it so much, right? So I'm not prepared to stop it. Right? I just have to, like Mike keeps saying I need low impact. Right? I'm like, I know, but except the fit hoop, right? Mm-hmm. It's pretty low impact because I'm not doing anything, just moving my hips.
Yes.
So I think I got to find some stretches, maybe do some fit hoop stretches before I do the fit hoop or something.
Oh, that might be a good idea.
Right? Get a little more limber.
Yeah, maybe you could.
Even though
go onto your TikTok and figure out what the other hip fit hoopers are doing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because they never ever show anybody what they do to warm up. And I think you should have to. I think you should have to warm up, right? Okay, but somebody who was warming up. This is a funny story. I don't know. Are you watching American Idol?
No,
because we don't, right?
Because we don't,
right? I don't know.
Didn't we commit to no? But Michelle made us commit to watching it, and
she did.
I did not follow through.
And I didn't ask her if she was watching this year's. I just knew I wasn't going to, right? So but it started up on Sunday.
Uh-huh.
We were flipping through the channel, right, in between another show, and Mike stopped on American Idol. So we were watching it for 30 seconds, right, because whatever show we were watching was in PVR'd, so there was commercials.
Oh, yeah.
So then you flip to a different show, right, for 30 seconds. And, oh my God, there was a girl on there. Her name was Normandy. Mm-hmm. Right? Normandy's been making all the news. Oh. So Normandy, she was a young lady. She was dressed in a pair of bunny slippers, but they were Crocs. She carried a bunny purse and had the creepiest, I shouldn't say creepiest because she's a real person. It's her real voice, but I don't know if Normandy listens to the podcast or not. I'm sorry. I don't know how else to describe it. The weirdest high-pitched voice ever. Like, so when she spoke, you were kind of like, come on, that can't be real, right? That voice. Uh-huh. So she went up to do her performance, do in front of Lionel and Luke and Katy Perry.
Yes.
And so she was talking to them, right? And they were kind of, it was one of those auditions where they were kind of nicely poking a little bit of fun at her, right? Uh-huh. Because she looks a bit like a hot mess. She sounds like a bit like a hot mess. So you know this is kind of like William Hung, she bang, right? You know that's where this is going, right?
I thought they stopped doing that stuff.
Well, you would think, right? But so we stayed on it. She says, Katy Perry says, Normandy, what song are you singing? And she says, I'm going to sing Proud Mary.
Oh.
Okay. Uh-huh. And this girl's voice, I wish I could do it. This girl's voice is so ridiculously like weird and high and weird that you would never, ever, ever expect. She sings one chord and Katy Perry is shut the fuck up. I am not getting punked and walks off. She thinks she's been played, right? Because this girl's voice is amazing. And it don't sound like the stupid little bunny voice that she has.
Oh my God.
So she starts singing this song. Katy Perry has left the building.
Yeah.
Katy Perry comes back and she's like mad. Katy Perry's mad as hell because she thinks that they played a joke on her, right? Uh-huh. And then Katy Perry's like, oh my God, like it sounds like you should be singing like Mary Had a Little Lamb. And this girl in her weird creepy voice is like, well, I can do that too. And Katy Perry's like, no, I want you to sing Adele. So she sings an Adele song, knocks it out of the ballpark. Stops singing, goes back to her weird creepy voice. I gotta be honest with you. She's going to Hollywood and Lisa might be hooked.
Oh, just to watch it, hey?
Just to watch it, right? It was like when Nancy Grace was on Dancing with the Stars, right? Just to watch that bull in the china shop.
Yes.
Go. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
You gotta YouTube, friends of the podcast, YouTube Normandy on American Idol. I laughed out loud so hard when she started to sing and Katy Perry bolted. I was like, that was the funniest thing I'd seen in so long. And then it was so crazy.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'm gonna YouTube it for sure.
Yeah, it's so crazy. So I'm Team Normandy all the way.
All the way.
Right? And I'm probably gonna be secretly PVRing American Idol.
Okay.
Right? Just saying. Okay. So today, Samantha, I want to recognize this.
Oh, okay? Dear God.
It's an important day. It's not Pancake Tuesday. It's a different day. It is World Compliment Day.
Fantastic.
So, Samantha, I want to tell you something from the bottom of my heart. Okay? Because I want to pay you a compliment. And I want you to know you're so pretty. Okay? I wanted to compliment you because I think you're so pretty. Right?
Thanks,
you're so
Lisa.
pretty.
Yes, that is
right?
so nice of you to say.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So that's when you would bring a compliment back on World Compliment Day.
Lisa, I really think that you have a nice husband.
Okay, thank you. I think I have a really nice husband too. So there, that's kind of how that works, right? So here's my question then, now that you kind of get the gist of it, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Are compliments the same thing as manners?
No.
No?
No.
But do people who have manners pay compliments, or does everybody pay compliments?
Well, I would hope that everyone has manners.
But do they? Does everybody have manners?
Well, I hope so. Like the basics would be nice.
The basics would be nice.
Oh my
right?
God, what are the basics? Like, okay, I say that and then I'm like, what do people think the basics are?
What are the basics, please and thank you?
I think so. Holding open a door for someone, that's maybe, is that a basic or is that next level?
I think it used to be a basic. I don't think it's a basic now.
What if?
I think it might just be please and thank you.
I think that's the basics.
So we live only in a please and thank you world. That's what we're saying now, right? We're saying we've become so like unmannerly that now just we expect please and thank you, but we don't expect anything more.
Okay. Is unmannerly a word?
It's my word.
It doesn't sound like
very unmannerly.
Sorry,
it's very unmannerly of you.
Out of all that, that's what I.
That's what you got. I think that's very unmannerly of you, Samantha. Very unmannerly.
Oh my God.
I think you're a little. I think you're unmannerly right now.
No, I don't believe so. I would hope that the basics is more than just saying please and thank you. That it's basic decency.
But yet we can't come up with what they might be. But
what is being decent? Like what does decent look like?
It's all a slippery slope.
Oh my God.
So do we pay compliments to people or does that become a thing that seems awkward and odd?
I think you should only pay compliments if you truly feel deep in your heart, which I choose to believe that you have one.
I do. It got fixed.
That, if you believe in your heart that you're giving a compliment, right. But then not real. No. Okay. No, because that just reminded me, and God rest her soul, my grandmother who.
Right. Because all old ladies give a side-handed compliment.
She was so good at that. Hey.
Right. Because that was their era.
You were like, she'd be like, oh, Samantha, I'm so proud of you. And then she would, I don't even know the compliment.
But what is it that you're doing for a living again?
Right. And then it was like nice with a slap upside the back of your head.
Yeah.
And I like people think they're being like, it's like when someone comes up to you and says, oh, that's a really nice color of your, that color really compliments you. But do you think it's a little big?
Exactly, right?
Like they're saying something nice, but layering something else into
exactly.
it.
And that's very unmannerly.
That is
very unmannerly.
That's not a word.
It's very unmannerly of people, right? Like my nanny used to be the exact same, right? Like I wouldn't see her for like a couple of years, and then you'd see her and she'd be like, "Oh, you're looking really, really good." And then I'd be like, "Oh, thanks, Nanny." She'd be like, "But probably a little walking wouldn't hurt."
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Right.
You just like, so I think old people come automatically unmannerly. I think old people are unmannerly.
I think okay, let's be honest.
Maybe they're allowed to be.
We're getting up there in age, and at some point, we aren't going to give a shit what we say.
Right. And that's unmannerly. That's unmannerly.
No, it's like, I'm old and I don't care anymore.
I don't know. I think it's funny. We pride ourselves on, of course, right? People have manners, but yet we can only think of two that we feel confident are being dollied around.
Yeah. And we're not sure what a basic decency is.
We're not sure what basic decency is.
That's not good.
It's very unmannerly. Right.
Oh shit.
Hashtag unmannerly.
Hashtag we're screwed.
We're living in an unmannerly society, Samantha.
Oh, well, I think we got there in the past 2 years. Yes, we have.
Yeah, I think it didn't help, right? I think it didn't help. Blame the COVID.
Okay, but we're not blaming COVID on this Facebook Tuesday. You never let me down. Lisa got to play Pancake Day.
But I changed it up, and I think it wasn't quite as fun.
Well, because you said only one could stay.
Only one could stay.
But oddly enough, and I was quite surprised, that overwhelmingly people picked maple syrup as the winner.
I didn't think maple syrup would be the winner.
I honestly didn't think so either.
I thought there'd be a handful of people like me that are like maple syrup. 90% of the people, maple syrup, maple syrup, right?
But not like that fake syrup. You needed the real, legit.
The real.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
But apparently I totally forgot about peanut butter, and I eat pancakes with peanut butter.
Ew, I don't.
Yes. Oh, they're so yummy.
I only eat pancakes the pancake way.
No, they're good. Peanut butter and jam. You smother it with lots of butter. And it's
Seems
good.
Weird.
No, it's good.
Weird.
And then there were some other few interesting toppings were
Your
mentioned.
mom had what is choke cherry?
Oh, it's a berry. It
doesn't sound very good.
Nah. Actually, you probably would like it because it's kind of sour-ish.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe
You might
I'll
enjoy
have
it.
to try some.
Yeah.
Huh.
But some people mentioned like sour cream and brown sugar. Interesting. Yeah.
Interesting.
And then was it sour cream and salt and pepper?
Somebody did sour cream and salt and pepper. Was that Cindy Harder?
Maybe. I can't
Cindy
remember.
Harder had a different one too.
Yeah. I'm just like, huh? What?
I know,
What are you
right?
guys
I
talking
and then somebody did like there was some there was another form that was a little bit different too. I don't know. I just was surprised that it was just syrup. But I have to be honest, I think I like one has to go better.
Okay, then Lisa, you said you wanted to try something new. I said fine.
Right? You did. And I don't normally like new things, so guess what? I don't think that's how we're going to play
And we're going back.
We're going back. We're going back. Just didn't seem quite, it just seemed like something was missing. There was no controversy.
No, that's true.
Maybe that was it, right?
Yes, this is true.
You know? Because when one has to go, it would be like Nutella, Nutella, Nutella. Right? And then it'd be like, what the hell? Why does everybody hate Nutella?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So that's all I'm saying.
So guys, we know that you listen and we appreciate that you do. Please share us with others in your circles of friends and family, because who doesn't need a laugh right now? Right?
All we want to do is just make you laugh.
We're easy listening, really. And for all of those who have brought people to our Facebook group, thank you so much. But now encourage those people to listen to the podcast as well. We have almost 900 members, and it would be great to engage, a larger portion of them by having them listen to the podcast. And,
absolutely.
And join in when we talk about things from the podcast in different Facebook and Instagram posts. Okay?
I had a friend that I played ringette with a million years ago. And I mean almost a million years ago. And she had sent me a message. She posted something on my Facebook. And then she said, oh, by the way, I love your podcast. Never in a million years would I've ever thought she was listening to the podcast. And I'm like, oh, is that ever awesome? Thank you so much.
That's nice.
Yeah. Right.
Aww.
So do you know what? Just get people listening, right? It's just an extension of our Facebook page.
Exactly. And you guys, if you're on our Facebook page, you know that the podcast posts there as well. So you can listen to it through Facebook if you would rather not search for it on a podcast app.
That's right.
You can go there. But if you would like to go to an app, you can find us on pod.link/ISMH. Okay. To have a listen, but it can be listened to on anything. You can join in the fun on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Lisa is posting some TikTok stuff, but mostly it's fithoop right now.
And nothing lately, right? 'Cause I got my injury.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have Patreon, which is www.patreon.com/IShakeMyHead. For as little as $2 a month, you can support the podcast. You'll get the episode one day early, and we do give you extra content once a month as well. And also, guys, we still have a really cool I Shake My Head swag. Check it out at Threadless, which is www.ishakemyhead.threadless.com, and go check out, and maybe there's something there that you like.
Absolutely.
And also, we're part of the Podfix network, so head on over and check that out as well.
Super fun, Samantha. Super fun. So somebody posted, I think it was Laura Bennett, my college next door neighbor. She posted a picture on Facebook, and the picture was of what at first glance looked like the Big Mac. And it said, the price of meat is getting so high that McDonald's has to launch the McPickle. So it was bun, pickle, pickle, bun, pickle, pickle, bun.
No.
Yes.
No.
That's what the picture said. And it might be a joke. I don't know. Who knows, right? Maybe that's a vegan, vegetarian type of thing. Maybe. What do you think? Yes or no?
Like, would I eat it?
Yeah.
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
I would eat that.
No, not from McDonald's. I don't go to McDonald's to eat pickles.
I know, but I'm just saying, if that's was your only option.
I go to McDonald's for suspect McNuggets for a McChicken that we're not really sure if it's chicken. I go for a burger. I'm not really sure if it's hamburger. I go for that.
You go for that.
Go for a pickle.
You're not going for the pickle.
I could make my own bun pickle thingamabob.
Bun, pickle, bun, pickle,
at my
bun.
house. I can make that at my house.
Okay, so if you were going to if you found that meat was getting too expensive, would you ever resort to that type of pickle sandwich?
I would eat anything else but that.
Really, hey?
I don't mind pickles, but I don't think I'm eating it as a sandwich.
Looked like a lot of pickles.
You got to put cheese in it. If there's cheese,
there was
we'll
no
talk.
cheese. There was no cheese.
I got nothing. I'm not doing that.
It was just the pickles. That's all that it was.
That's a crime against, I don't know, food.
I guess. I don't know. I didn't think it looked horrible, depending on maybe what's like on a bread, like on a yum pickle.
Yes,
maybe.
But because you're weird that way. You like all those pickle things, and I like pickles too. But this is what I know of. What we did in our family is we have FOSPA. When you have FOSPA, you have pickles and cheese and buns and sliced meat and stuff. So you have
sandwiches.
So it's not uncommon to have a bun with some cheese and some pickles. Right. But it's not just a bun and a pickle.
Huh.
That's just not normal. That's it's not what you do.
Fair enough. I was just saying.
Apparently, I feel very, very strongly about
Here's
a
hoping
bun
the
and a
price
pickle.
of hamburger doesn't get too high for you.
Oh, fine. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Lisa, we are women without children. You're a dink and I'm a sink.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Dink and sink.
For those who know or don't know, a dink is a double income, no kids.
And a sink is a single income, no kids.
But yet, I'm curious.
Okay, what are we curious about? Nursery
rhymes are not really positive.
They're horrible.
They have like layers of
meanness, scariness and meanness.
Right?
Yet they are read to kids in the hopes of them not being afraid to death.
Right. Jack and Dill, they ran down the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down. And did he break his crown?
He broke his crown.
And then what happened after that?
Couldn't get any water.
I don't know. I can't remember. And then it's Humpty Dumpty.
Right.
Fell and he broke. And nobody could put him back together. That's horrible. That's tragedy.
What about the one that you sing to your baby, right? When the bell breaks, the baby will fall.
What?
How soothing is that?
That's not very soothing.
And down will come baby, cradle and all.
Yeah, that's not soothing.
That's not pleasant.
No, that's not
right.
Good.
And then you think of like the lady who puts the kids in the stove and eats them.
Oh my God. And then what is it? The woman in the shoe.
Oh, is that Old Mother Hubbard?
Yeah, Old Mother Hubbard.
Yeah.
And then Hansel and Gretel.
Oh,
that's not good. There's a witch. There's a witch involved.
The Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Three Bears broke into your house.
That's right. No, Goldilocks broke into the house.
Goldilocks broke into the bear's house?
Oh my God.
Somebody's breaking into homes.
Goldilocks broke into the home.
Right? It's not good.
Oh my God. No, it's
not good.
Okay, but the princess story, Cinderella's not any better, right?
No, it's horrible, right? With her horrible stepsisters or step monsters, and it's really bad, right? And then and like Snow White and the dwarfs, right? You can't even say that now.
No.
Right? You can't, now I don't even know, how's Disney, why has Disney not changed that yet?
I don't know.
And Snow White and the Seven, because what are they? Are they little people? Right? Because there's that show, Little People, Big World. Are they little people?
Maybe.
They're definitely not dwarfs anymore.
No. And then what about Bambi? Bambi's mom dies.
Bambi's mom gets killed.
Spoiler alert, guys. Bambi's mom dies.
Yeah, it's so, I don't know, right?
These are not good.
They're not good, right?
How did we go through life like this?
And nobody, yet here you go, read this one. Okay.
And they're worried about what their kids read as teenagers. And I'm like,
yeah.
You read them somewhere where an egg cracked open.
Right? You read them, when the bough breaks, the baby will fall. Like, that's not very, very nice, right?
Oh my God. You read them stuff with witches and kids being stuffed in things. Like, that's not good.
And boom, you're a pumpkin. Right? Like there's like the nursery rhymes, they're not very nice.
They are not very nice.
Right? And like what about London bridges falling down. Like that's about and ring around the rosy, that's about the plague. Husha, we all fall down. It's about it's because they caught the black plague. It's about the plague. Yeah. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies, husha. Yeah, it's about the plague. Yeah, in like England or something. It's like really bad. They're really, really, really not that good, Samantha. Right? Dear nursery rhymes, I think you need to be kicked to the curb.
Well, what about your ladybug one?
Ladybug, fly away home. Your house is on fire and your children are alone. What about my dandelion? Mama had a baby and her head popped off. Right? Right? And like with the ladybug one, like little kids, that you'd pick up the ladybug and you blew her away, right? Fly away home. Your house is on fire and your children are at home, right? Like, hi, you irresponsible little mom. You left in the house. You left your kids at home and now it's on fire. Nice. That's good, Mom.
That is horrible.
Right? But we never question it.
No. Until now.
Yeah,
until now.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
Well,
isn't that weird?
Because life is not pretty. Sometimes life just isn't pretty. So is this society's way of like prettying up tragedy?
I don't know. Maybe, right?
Giving it to the world?
Maybe. Right? Get over it. I think that's what they're saying.
Get over it.
Shit's gonna happen, kids. Right? Right? When the bough breaks, guess what? The baby will fall. Maybe it's not bad. Maybe it's just very matter of fact.
Maybe.
Right? When the bough breaks, guess what? The baby will fall. When the bough breaks, the baby will fall.
Yeah.
Right?
Sometimes
you put an egg on a wall, it's going to be hard to put it back together again.
Yes, it falls down. Bye.
Right? So maybe kids shouldn't get upset about them. Maybe it's like, it's just matter of fact. It just is what it is, kids.
It's teaching you lessons.
Right? You leave your kid at home by themselves, unsupervised. There's a chance they might play with matches and their house could catch on fire. Just a fact of life, right? That's
okay.
too funny.
Let's move along, Lisa.
All right, Samantha.
Oh, okay. So I don't know what possessed me, but I bought a bunch of foodie magazines. Well, because I was like, I don't know, like sometimes I just like to look at food.
Yeah, fair enough, right?
Yeah, and pretend that I'll make it, but I really won't.
But you won't.
But I won't.
No.
Anyway, so I was looking at these foodie magazines, and then it occurred to me, I could really use a snack. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm reading about food and I want to eat. And then I thought to myself, that's what happens when I watch cooking shows.
Yeah, you get hungry.
I get hungry.
Right? The worst one, I think, is to watch Trisha Yearwood's cooking show on Sunday mornings, because she just cooks shit, hey? She just cooks shit that the world, nobody should be eating that stuff, right?
No.
It's all made with lots of whole cream and love and goodness from her heart. And you're just like, oh my God, that's so horrible. Like, it's so horrible. But I'll take some.
Yes, please.
Right?
Pass me.
I'll
Pass
take
me
some,
whatever
please.
you got.
I know, hey? So are you saying that it's subliminal?
I think so. And then I thought, well, is it just me? And then I'm like, well, maybe not. Like, world, how do you feel about watching cooking shows?
Do cooking shows make you want to eat?
Well, and especially the show, because it's in reruns, is you gotta eat here.
Yeah, right? You gotta eat here.
And because sometimes you should.
But okay, this is what I've learned from those shows. Between that one and Diners, Drive-In, and Dives.
Yes.
Dear restaurants, why are you making such large portions?
Good question.
Right? Like, some of the portions are ridiculous.
They are. Well, and you come from that background.
Yeah, right? Like, some of it's such big food, and it's like, that can't be saving you any money.
No.
Right? Like as a restaurateur. Right? Like it can't be saving you any cash. Like why do you got to make so much? Like why does one portion have to be that big?
I don't know.
It's like they go from extreme, right? They go to like little bites, like at the Boom Baby, right? Bite food, or it's monstrous size food.
That's true.
It's crazy.
You know what food I've been thinking of lately?
What?
Big chicken.
Oh, big chicken.
Big chicken.
Can't go wrong with the big chicken.
No, we cannot.
We haven't had that big chicken in probably 3 years.
No, we haven't.
We haven't been in a long time. Maybe we may have to pencil in a big chicken.
Potentially.
Right? That's a good food. And friends of the podcast, that's a chicken parmesan. But
no, it's not. Well, is it?
Yeah,
no,
it is.
It's like a stuffed chicken.
It's a chicken breast.
No, it's like a cordon bleu kind of type thing.
Oh yeah, okay, so same type of thing.
Cheese and ham in the middle, and it's breaded, but it's gigantic.
It's like rolled.
Yeah, and then you can have a choice of sauce. We always get it with their fantastic tomato sauce.
With their tomato sauce.
Because it tastes
so
homemade.
good. Yeah, it's so good. So good. Yeah, it's so good. So yeah, I think when I watch a cooking show, I think I could eat that. I think I could eat that. You know what's happening right now, and I'm really sad? I'm sad and I'm mad, actually.
That's not a good combo for you.
Not a good combo, right? It's not my best combo. Is baseball's on hold.
Oh.
Because they're on strike.
Oh.
And now the millionaires versus the billionaires can't come to an agreement. And now the first month of baseball regular season is already going to be canceled.
And why can't they come to an agreement?
I don't know what they're trying to agree on, right? Salaries and things like that. But there's one pitcher, I don't remember his name, and he's losing something like $400,000 a day.
Oh.
So when you can lose $400,000 a day and not care that you're on strike, we're making too much money.
Huh.
Right? It's my Blue Jay season. I just want baseball.
Well, because if baseball starts, then it feels like spring.
Exactly, right? And if baseball doesn't start till June, I'm going to feel like I'm going to be mad. Then I'll just be mad, not sad,
If it doesn't start till June, do we even care then?
Well, we still care because some baseball is better than no baseball.
Yeah, but then it's a shorter season, is it not?
Shorter season. Yep. Shorter season. Right? And in the year with no restrictions for COVID, you would think that they would want to be filling the stands, getting all the games in, all that shit,
But
right?
maybe that's why they decided to strike, because they felt that they had the upper hand, perhaps?
I don't know, but I'm mad, right? I'm just mad. That's all I'm just mad about it.
Okay, so it was told to me, I think by Bryce, the HHG's husband, that the reason why they were striking is so that the lower paid players that play in the AAA league or whatever those things are called,
right,
would get paid better because they don't get paid very well.
Yeah, so instead of getting paid $625,000 a season, they're trying to get $725,000. So I don't know what you make at your job.
I was led to believe it was much worse than that.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, they were getting paid like $50,000 a year.
Yeah, and then I would understand. But in my mind, they're definitely not making anywhere near that.
Okay, they're making more.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, how about you go play some ball?
Put your cleats on, get your glove, go play some ball. Exactly. You know what? This is something that's been bothering me since we did the Facebook Live.
Oh, God.
Why are you still questioning my boujeeness?
Because you don't have any.
You're
not bougie.
I like ketchup.
No, we're not bougie. You're not bougie.
Like, there has to be some quality in me that's bougie.
I can appreciate that you like ketchup. Everybody likes ketchup. Well, except for a few people who actually admitted that they didn't like ketchup. Right. But that's a whole different story. Bougie, liking ketchup doesn't make you less bougie. I think it's all about swagger and attitude, Lisa. And I'm not sure if you have that. Because you are a penny pinching weirdo when it comes to so many things. And
some things I'm not.
But to live a bougie life, you have to be bougie about a lot of things.
But
and you're so You're so like, you admit it. You go grocery shopping and you don't get stuff because you think it's too expensive.
Yeah, I do, right? Because
So a bougie person would be like, I deserve all the watermelon.
Yeah,
even if it's $500. Like,
but here's the difference though, right? I'm a smart bougie person. I'm an intellectual bougie person.
So there's different classifications of bougie.
I think there's different levels of bouginess. Yeah, right. I think I'm a responsible bougie person.
No, that goes against all things that it's supposed to be.
So you still feel you're bougie?
Oh no, I don't think I'm bougie because I refuse to pretend that I have money when I don't.
Okay. All right. So we're just saying we're not bougie.
Nah, whatever. Basics, all okay.
Right. All right. Right. You take us or leave us.
Whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter,
Samantha.
Okay, you know what does matter?
Tell me.
How long has Survivor been on TV now?
Oh, dear Lord, let it end.
Is it in its 100th season? Because I wasn't aware. Actually, since season 42. Do you know there was 42?
Because they do like 6 seasons a year, I think, or something
Lord.
like that, right? So I watched the first 2 seasons and thought they were pretty good.
And gave up.
And then put it to rest. So how the rest of the world keeps watching this show, like there can only be so many twists and turns.
Well, I mean, is it any surprise when people stab each other in the back? Like, isn't that what they established in the first couple of seasons?
Right? And your goal is to make a match and make some fire. Like, I just don't understand how it can still be a thrilling show to watch. Like, I don't get, like, right? Like the first year when they literally didn't have fire for the whole episode, the whole season. Yes. That was cool. Yeah. That was like, hey, this shit sucks, man. And you saw like 200-pound men go down to like 110 pounds.
That's true.
Right? Because they had rice, but the rice floated down the river in the canteen.
Yes.
Right? That was crappy.
Yes.
I don't think they have it so rough now.
No, I don't think they do either.
Right? And I'm like, why can't we just put it to rest?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
I think people like to watch other people suffer.
Maybe that's it. Maybe.
It's like,
right?
It's like, what is it? Naked and Afraid.
Right. Yes. Anything like that.
That's weird shit.
True. Right. I've been watching secretly and shamefully watching Joe Millionaire.
Oh my God. You are not.
It's almost over. It's almost over. I didn't mean to.
Okay, which guy is it though?
I think it's the short-haired guy that's the millionaire.
Really?
Yeah. Right? The one that you wouldn't expect. Yeah, I think it's him. So interesting, right? Because that's a cat fight waiting to happen.
Oh, for sure.
I fell in love with the poor guy.
Oh, fuck.
Right? Oh, that didn't go the way I had hoped.
Well, then it's like Big Brother. Like regular Big Brother? I don't know. But there's Celebrity Big Brother right now.
Oh.
What's that I've been like? On and off watching it. It's okay.
I've never gotten into Big Brother.
Well, the only Celebrity Big Brother I watched was the one when Ross was on it.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
That was a good one.
Because you love Ross.
I do.
Yeah, exactly.
But
exactly.
No.
But no to Survivor.
But you know what we should have right now? Guess who's got questions? Lisa's got questions. It's Lisa's Question Corner.
Samantha, I got a couple questions.
All right, I'll do my best, but I'm not feeling it today.
I feel these are some tough ones.
Okay.
Number 1, who decided what was right and what was left?
Oh my God, seriously?
Who decided that? I thought that the other day when I was driving and I was like at a stop sign. I'm like, who decided what is left and what is right?
Well, who decided what side of your body was right and what side of your body was left?
Who decided that? That's my question.
Oh my God, I have no idea.
I know, right? Anybody? Friend
was
of the
it Darwin?
Podcast?
Who was it? Was it one of the Greek guys back in the day?
Right?
You know,
I don't know, right? Like somebody had to decide. Oh, you're right-handed. Okay. Oh, you're left-handed. Okay. Oh, you're going to make a right-hand turn. Okay.
It's to the left.
It's to the left. Oh, it's on the left. Okay.
Who decided that?
Who decided that? Who decided what that looked like?
Friends of the podcast, help us out.
Help us out. Okay, number 2. Who decides what goes on the internet? Like at one point, the internet, so when the internet first just started, there was like Ask Jeeves.
Ah, yes.
Right?
I remember
there was
Jeeves.
like hardly any information out there.
No.
Who decides what goes on it?
Well, anything can go on it now.
Who does that? Whose job is it to put shit on the internet?
Google.
Like Mr. Google?
Mr. Google. I don't know. Because there's different,
like, do they read it in a book and go, oh, that needs to go on the net?
Well, because you can go on Firefox, you can go on...
But who comes up with the theme? Who decides that this is an internet-worthy point?
You type it in, people just put it there.
I don't know.
If you build a site and you create a link that people can click on...
That's who decides.
I guess so. Anybody can put stuff on the internet. It's for everybody.
I don't get it. I don't get how they decide it. Just like I don't get what the black web is or the dark web. I don't think we're supposed to know.
No, I think we shouldn't.
No, I don't think we should, but I don't get that either. Okay, question number 3. Why do we nod off after we eat? Like we're not really putting that much food in our belly. Supper didn't take that much out of us.
No.
That we need to like nod off.
Because we're full and satisfied.
You think that's it? I'm like, I just think it's an autocurrent, right? That we nod off after we eat.
Well, is it after every time you eat? Because then that's troublesome.
Well, it can't be, right? You shouldn't nod off after breakfast because you just woke up.
You just woke up.
And you should still be able to hold your shit together by lunch.
Well, here's hoping.
Right? But by supper, Or is that just because it's the end of the day?
Maybe because you've been through your day.
I don't know.
It's been a bit of a day.
I don't know. It just seems odd that seems to be what we do.
Okay.
That's all I got for you, Samantha.
Okay. Well,
I feel you weren't much help.
No. Well, I never am. So there you go. I do have something to think about, though. I'm going to throw this out there for you.
Okay.
Is it time for spring flavored donuts?
Oh, yes. Let's get those out there.
Really?
Yeah.
Are we there? Spring's not yet. It's not till the 20th.
I know, but I think we could start showcasing some. Like I feel like a lemon zest, like some zest.
Are we looking for a rainbow?
Nope.
We're looking for raspberry.
Nope.
We're looking for lime.
Maybe lime.
Maybe some cherry.
Maybe cherry. Definitely some lemon zest. I would say lemon glaze, but you know me right now after the picture of the snakes, I'm anti-glazed donuts. So I'll never eat another glazed donut in my life.
Well, because those were snakes, not donuts.
Right? And that's disgusting, right?
You're disgusting. The one that made us think it was donuts.
I thought they were donuts till my kid sister pointed it out and she's like, look closer. No, don't. I thought they were gross as donuts, but even grosser as a snake, which then just goes to prove my whole theory. Dear God, why do we have these disgusting creatures?
Well, because they take care of certain things.
But do they really?
It's called an ecosystem.
They don't need to be part of my life.
Mm-hmm.
So yes to spring flavored donuts.
All right, bring it on.
That needs to be a part of my life. That needs to be. You know what I was thinking the other day? I was thinking, we haven't heard a whole lot of love towards Elvis Presley lately.
Speaking of Elvis.
Oh, tell me.
Did you know there's an Elvis movie coming out?
No.
Oh my God.
Like a real one?
Yes.
Cool.
June 24th.
I did not know this.
Yes. It's got Tom Hanks in it.
Okay.
And the guy who's playing Elvis, I've never seen him before, but his name is Austin something.
He looks like Elvis?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Looks like Hunka Burnin' Love Elvis?
Yes, he does a very good young Elvis.
Very good. That's the one
leather
we need.
Cladness was happening. Remember that? When he was clad in leather?
Oh, I just feel that Elvis should always be in the conversation.
Well, because he is the king of rock and roll.
He's the king. He should still be considered like the honorable mention every year of the sexiest man alive as young Elvis. Young Elvis is beautiful.
He is. He's very beautiful.
Very beautiful. Right? Their movies are cheesy and lighthearted.
Yes.
The songs are cheesy and lighthearted.
Well, and when he got into the 70s, they were a little more serious.
They were, but like when you think of like Return to Sender, right? Just like a lot of fun. Those are just some fun songs.
They were really good. And Tom Hanks is playing the Colonel.
Oh, I bet you that'll be interesting.
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
I'm so excited that you brought up Elvis because I had something to share.
I'm so excited you're going to have scene points. We can go.
Oh my God.
So cool. I love Elvis Presley so much. Okay. Hey, and you know what else is super good? So the Queen, she back at work already.
Oh, yay.
Right? She proved that you vaccinate and you booster and you get back to work. You take a few days off for your cold and your cough and your runny nose and you get back to business.
Yay.
Right? She's back out there doing her engagements.
Fantastic.
Right?
Love that.
That's so awesome.
Fantastic.
So happy about that.
Okay, Lisa.
Samantha.
You know I like a good pasta.
You do like a good pasta. You like pasta more than I do.
I know. Out of all the pastas in the world, or that you've eaten, let's go there first. Okay. All the pastas have you personally, potentially eaten. What could you live without and what couldn't you live without?
Okay, so, I could live without a lasagna.
Really?
I could. I eat it and I enjoy it, but I could live without it.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
What could I not live? I love like a carbonara.
Yes.
Right? I like that. It's probably just only because it's got a bacon in it.
It's only because it has bacon in it.
Yeah. And you know what? I like a good spaghetti.
Yes, I agree.
Right?
I agree.
I like a good spaghetti.
Yeah. I could probably live without like the bow tie pasta.
Bow tie pasta?
I don't understand the use of it. But I could never not have ravioli in my life. Like
I was going to say, I could live without ravioli. You could not live without ravioli.
A fresh ravioli with the right sauce. Oh my God.
You're the only one I know that likes that meal. Like whenever you get that meal, whenever we've gone out and you get that, all I think is like, there's like 4 pieces of pasta on your bowl and you seem okay with that.
Oh, delightful.
Right? Like you hardly get any food when you get that dish.
No, it's so good.
And I'm like, I don't understand. And then it just reminds me of like in the can with the Chef Boyardee, which you don't mind.
No, I don't mind that either.
Right? I don't love an Alfredo.
No, I'm not a fan. I don't, it's either here nor there.
You know what I find with an Alfredo is I find you got to put so much salt on it.
Well, because sometimes if you don't get the sauce right?
Yeah, right? It needs a lot of salt.
Yeah.
But, you know, my issue with pasta, right, is that it's seasonal.
Oh, you know what I have? Well, that's true. For you, it's seasonal.
Seasonal.
I like, what is it, gnocchi?
Oh, I don't understand gnocchi.
No, I do. I like it.
Is that because it's potato?
Maybe, but it was just interesting. I haven't had it very often, but I enjoy it.
You've been watching the cooking shows. Sometimes on the cooking shows, they'll do gnocchi and they fry it in a pan with some butter.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, any little bit of something, fry it in the pan with the butter. Like only those people on the cooking shows like Gita, only Gita can make, and you take the scraps from the bottom of the pan, only they can make that into a meal that's delightful.
Well, this is true.
Right? So, there's a lot to be said. Do you notice that now we're just like into sloppy weather season?
We're in I'm not sure what it is weather season.
Right? Like it's cold in the morning.
Ugh.
And sloppy, messy by the afternoon.
I mean, I was thankful there was sun today, but then it was snowing yesterday. And I'm like, really?
It's deceiving. It's very deceiving. What I wonder, right? So we have umbrellas for rainy days and we know that there's going to be sloppy days. Why aren't there sloppy weather shoes?
Well, those are called like duck boots, aren't they?
Are those still around, those things? Who wears those?
No, well, people who don't like wet feet.
Really?
Yeah.
So my question to you, because, right, you ventured into the world of snow boots this winter.
Am I going there?
Are you going to rain boot?
No.
Rubber boot?
No.
When you have to walk from your car to work?
I'll just have boots.
You're going to have, but in the summer, like in spring, when it's not boot season.
I have boots. I have, like, my boots that I bought. They'll be fine.
But there's a time of the season when it's not really boot season.
Then I guess I'll wear a shoe.
You wouldn't think about wearing like a galosh?
I'm not wearing a galosh.
Some toe rubbers? Something like that you don't see yourself in?
No, I don't see myself doing that.
Nothing like that at all?
Nope, I don't.
Huh. Interesting. I think you'd sport it quite nicely, Samantha.
Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome. Just saying. It's something I think the world needs to think of.
Well, I think you should use an umbrella for snow as well as rain.
If it's too much snow, for sure, right? Because snow can make you really wet.
Snow?
But the problem is that snow gets heavy, right? So it's going to break your umbrella.
Really?
Yeah, because snow's heavy. Right?
This is why we shouldn't have snow.
I've had an umbrella before where it's been so windy it turned my umbrella inside out.
Did you almost fly away?
Well, I could have, right? But that was back those days I was a little bit heavier, right? But now I might fly away.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know. Kind of crazy.
Okay.
Crazy.
Lisa.
Samantha.
It's time. Lisa, it's things you ought to know. All right, Lisa. Fun facts about New Orleans.
Oh, interesting.
Well, because I thought, because you're interested in Mardi Gras.
I want a Mardi Gras.
Did you know that the first Mardi Gras parade took place in New Orleans on Shrove Tuesday in 1938?
Wow, I did not know that.
I know. That's kind of cool.
Cool.
The phrase Dixieland comes from the name Dix. That was the currency of Louisiana back when the states were using their own currency.
Oh, interesting.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
The voodoo culture was introduced in New Orleans by the 1800s voodoo queens.
So there's actually voodoo queens?
Yes.
I don't like voodoo.
Don't piss them off.
No, I don't like voodoo at all.
We don't play around with that shit. The submarine sandwich, which is also called sub or the grinder, is known as po' boy in New Orleans.
Oh.
Po' boy sandwiches, I've heard, yes.
Yes, right? Really?
As a culinary cuisine artist that you are, Lisa, you should know that.
I just didn't know what a poor boy was. Po' boy.
It's a po' boy.
Po' boy.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Huh.
Cool.
Interesting. In Mardi Gras. I don't think I'd like Mardi Gras food, right? Because I don't like seafood.
Well, you like shrimp.
But that's it.
I'm sure there's other things to eat.
I don't know. What's the difference between Cajun and Creole?
I think it's spices.
You think it's like one is one and one is the other? You
didn't do well with Cajun. Should we go there?
No, we went there once.
You did not do well. You were warned. You were warned, and you did it anyways.
Well. I did, and it showed me who the boss was.
Yes, it did.
It's a good point. Good point, Samantha.
All right, Lisa, what's shaking your head this week?
You know what's making me shake my head, Samantha? Due dates on food. Who decides? And I'm a big due date follower, right?
Yes.
I don't break the due date rule. But who decides what the due date is, and how do they decide that? Like, right? We're putting a lot of trust in a date, just some random date.
Oh my God.
And we don't know, like, are we saying that it's 12 days from the day it's made? How do we know how do we know that stuff?
We don't.
So I've been shaking my head at due dates.
You're now making me question, is that really the right date?
Is that really the right date? Are you better to stop a little sooner?
Oh, dear God.
Chances are, the due date, in my opinion, the due date would be due sooner rather than later.
True.
Right?
Very, very true.
And who decides? Oh, I think that item's good for 12 days. It's like I look at when I buy my fruit prepared by others, and I'll buy it and say I buy it on March 1st, and it says it's good till the 3rd. So who decided? Why is it not good till the 4th? Maybe how come it wasn't good till the 2nd? Where did you get the 3rd from?
I don't know.
Because nobody's, like, we haven't got to the 3rd yet, so you don't really know that it's not good on the 3rd.
I typically don't make it to the due date because if I open it right away, if I don't eat it within a day or two, I'm not eating it.
I always want to try and I want to finish it one day before the due date's done.
Yeah.
Right?
We're weird about due dates.
We are. I've been shaking my head at due dates because now I feel like I'm questioning them. Yeah. What about you? What are you shaking your head at this week?
Okay. Well, I'm shaking my head at these weird little fat birds that have decided to hang out on my balcony.
Oh.
And I'm like, you said you had pigeon problems. I don't even know what these birds are. They're not a pigeon. They're too small. And all I thought was, are you going to give me trouble in the spring and the summer? Am I going to be able to sit outside in peace? Or are you always going to be dive bombing me?
Right? And they're going to shit. They're going to poop.
They're going to poop.
They're going to poop.
Like, oh, darn it. Nature. How dare you?
It's everywhere. The damn nature is everywhere.
The damn nature.
Damn nature, right? Damn birds. Right? That's a good one.
Oh, I'm a little worried.
Yeah.
Our special mention this week is Tina Greenwood. She is shaking her head at the assholes who smoke pot on the road. Oh, dear.
Oh.
Since it's been legalized in California, it's gotten crazy. She's wondering why they haven't been pulled over. She sees them swerving and toking up while using the phone.
Oh,
dang.
Geez. Wow. Tina Greenwood, that's not good.
That is not good.
That's
but you know what? I'd be curious to know how things have been going in Saskatoon.
Yeah, because Saskatoon, it's all that's legal here too.
It's been a couple of years though.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to have your phone out.
Well, and you shouldn't be toking up while you're driving.
No, I don't think. I think marijuana is legal, but I don't think they encourage it while you drive.
No, or being on your phone.
Nope. Wow, that's a good one though.
Yeah, good
I shake my head at that too.
Yeah. So guys, if you have any I Shake My Heads that you would like us to read over the podcast, please share them with us. You know how to get a hold of us. Whatever form that takes, please just drop a line. And guys, remember to check out our social media, our Facebook, our Instagram, and our Twitter. We want to thank John for putting our podcast together every week. And Lisa?
Samantha?
What else
I think we're at the end of the show again.
Are we at and again?
And again, it's over. Oh, man.
Time flies when you're having fun.
I guess it does. I don't have anything else. Do you?
No, I do not.
All right. Always a pleasure.
Should be.
This has been a transmission of the Podfix Network. For more about this show and other great Podfix programs, go to podfixnetwork.com.